The real estate market in the Grey Bruce area is slow. Is it crashing? No. Are people still buying houses? Yes. However, there are definitely some interesting things that came from the October statistics, and we're going to talk about those today. So if you're from the Grey Bruce, Owen Sound area, you like real estate, stick around for this video. I'm going to break down what's going on in the market right now and what we can expect in the future. But before we get into it, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment below what do you think is going to happen with the real estate market. Starting off, we will talk about the Grey Bruce region as a whole and then transition into breaking down the Owen Sound market specifically. There were 159 sales in the month of October. This is up 9% from last year, but it's down 38% when we compare it to pre-COVID levels. If we look at how many listings are active on the market, this is a key stat to look at because it shows us how much competition there is, and a sharp increase in active listings would lead to an eventual downturn in prices. Active listings are about 17% higher this time than they were last year and 37% higher than pre-COVID. The month of inventory is 6.7. So if you remember what the month of inventory is, it's basically how long would it take if nothing new was listed on the market for everything to sell out. Under 3 is a strong seller's market. Between 4 and 5 is balanced. Above 5 is a buyer's market. So obviously at 6.7, we're in a buyer's market right now, and this is the highest it's been in November in over 5 years. Prices came down 1.8% from last month and about 1% from a year ago today, according to the Home Price Index, and it took on average 32 days for a home to sell. The Home Price Index price of a home was $577,000 for a single family home in Grey Bruce. This is actually pretty well stabilized. We saw some big drops earlier in the year, but for the most part, this number has been staying around the same month over month. Switching over to Owen Sound, sales are down quite a bit from what they were historically over the past 5 years. There was only 15 sales in October. This is like 16%, 44% less than what you normally would see in this month. So people just are not buying houses right now. Active listings on the market is at 79. This is up 132% from pre-COVID levels. The month of inventory was 5.3. This again, if you look back over the past 5 years, is quite a bit higher than what we normally have seen in a November. We did see the amount of listings that sell increase to 45%. So this is an improvement from the last 2 months. So what that means is 45% of new listings that hit the market are selling. The past 2 months, it was 25%, 32%. It's been incredibly slow for Owen Sound, but that improved a little bit in the month of October. Home price index for a single family home in Owen Sound was $477,000. This is down about 1% from last month and the same as it was last year. So again, prices right now have relatively stabilized from when they were starting to drop earlier in the year. But what we are seeing is just buyer demand again is down, largely because the interest rates are high right now. It's taken away buyers' purchasing power, and people just aren't confident in the market right now. So therefore, we're not seeing a lot of sales. What to expect going forward? Well, if you're a seller, you need to skate to where the puck is going, meaning you need to price your home competitively. If only half of the listings are selling and there's 5 of them on the market, you need to be priced in the top 50% of those if you want to have a chance of selling. If you're a buyer, it's actually not a bad time right now. There's a little competition. Things often slow down in November, December, and it looks like rates are going to start to come down in the next year. So if that does happen, there is a chance that the real estate market might pick up a little bit of steam, although I don't see it going off like it did in the past 2 years. It may just improve a little bit. So if you see a house you like and you're comfortable with it, it's not a bad idea to explore the option. If you're thinking of selling or buying and you'd like to chat a little bit about the process further, no obligation, you just want to get an opinion on things, we would be happy to do that for you. We're Mark and Tim with the Century 21 In Studio Realty. Drop us a line. Till next time.